And welcome once again to the Thrifty Collector. Today, I'm going to go over Jack McKeon, also known as Trader Jack. This is the card on the left is his 1973 rookie card. The card on the right is the 1974 card. Now, Trader Jack is 92 years old, and the last time he managed, he was actually right around 80 years old, which is, if you think about it, that's pretty amazing for an 80-year-old to be out there managing every day. Jack was the two-time National League Manager of the Year, and he also won a World Series with the Florida Marlins in 2003. That was the year he traded in, getting that name Trader Jack, traded in, brought a bunch of talent in. They won the World Series, and then in typical Florida Marlins fashion, they went ahead and got rid of all the good players and asked us to build, the taxpayers, to build them another stadium that nobody goes to. Now, Trader Jack started off as a manager for the Kansas City Royals. He did it from 73 to 75. Took 1976 off as a head manager. Also was the manager of the Oakland A's in 77 and 78. Kind of past that dynasty that they have. It's almost a forgotten dynasty, the 1970 A's team that won 3 World Series. It seems like everybody wants to call the Reds, but if you kind of look at them Oakland A's teams from the 70s, my opinion, they were actually even better. He also is in the Padres Hall of Fame, even though he only coached 3 years there. So that's kind of interesting on how that happens. I really like both of these cards. Galen Cisco is actually the other coach on the team. He's actually still alive. So these are going to go out to him now. Henry Dunlop, he just passed away a couple of years ago. And the guy on the bottom there, on the one on the left, the 1973 card, and the first one on the 74, Charlie Lau, is considered one of the greatest hitting coaches of all time. Charlie Lau, he ended up dying quite young, but they put him up there first as for a hitting coach. And then I would probably have to say that Walt Hriniak, that was with the Boston Red Sox in the 70s and 80s. I think he was there in the 70s, but definitely in the 80s is, in my opinion, also one of the greatest ones. When I was in high school, my high school baseball coach was a disciple of Walt Hriniak. So we knew all about Walt Hriniak. The interesting thing about, just going off on a tangent about Walt Hriniak, not really a good hitter himself. So, but I don't know how Charlie Lau's career was on hitting. But so these are 2 great cards going out to Galen Cisco, so I can get at least that one signed. Have both of those signed. Does Trader Jack belong in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. He did win a World Series. He has a winning record, winning percentage of .515. Which is better than being over 500. I've done a discussion about Gene Mauch once, about how even though Gene Mauch was under 500, if you look at his wins, and really wasn't on the greatest of teams, so that goes for that. But I would say he probably eventually will make it in one day. The Hall of Fame is not good towards managers. You really have to be a big name manager. You got to be like your Earl Weavers or your Spark Andersons, Leo DeRochas, guys that got a lot of press and all that. And Trader Jack was a very low key kind of guy when it came to the press and all of that. So hopefully maybe one day he'll make it in at 92 years old. There's probably not much time left in his lifetime for that, but you never know. But check it out. These came back rather quickly. And like I said, Galen Cisco is also rather quick on signing also. So I hope you enjoyed this segment. Everybody have a great day. Stay out of this heat. Stay thrifty.